The Samsung Galaxy Active Watch hits 150 bucks or less, but it's 2020, and is it still worth it? Coming up on this week's Tech Unboxed. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, let me introduce myself. I am Aaron, and I am from Help Cloud. We are your go-to tech resolution hub. And on this channel, we focus things primarily from Tech Unbox to tech tips or anything virtually tech related. So if that is any interest to you, consider subscribing. Moving right along into the video, right now you can get the Samsung Galaxy Active One smartwatch for less than 150 bucks at the time of this video. Now, this is a great opportunity for those that are wanting to get into the smartwatch world, but don't want to spend a ton of cash on one, just in case if they decide that it isn't going to be something that they're going to use. Now, the Samsung smartwatch does work on iOS and Android devices. However, it is a little bit finicky with iOS. So if you're looking for a smartwatch for iOS, I would highly recommend the Series 3 watch, which we did a review on not too long ago, and you can check that video out up in the top right-hand card. Again, today we're gonna take a look at what's included in the box of the Galaxy Active and see what this watch is all about. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Included in the box, you're gonna find some documentation, the watch, a secondary smaller strap, and the wireless charger. The first thing that you're gonna probably notice is how small and compact the watch casing actually is, just 40 millimeters in diameter with an actual screen size of about 1.1 inches, which is about 25.4 millimeters in diameter. And it does also have a 360 by 360 resolution, with the straps being about 20 millimeters wide. Now, you can get the watch in 4 different colors: black, silver, rose gold, and green, and each does come with bands to match their respective colors. The Galaxy Active does offer a ton of features that you're going to find on some of the more expensive models, but there are some limitations to it. For example, if you wanted to take or initiate a phone call, you can do so from the Active, but you're actually gonna have to take the phone call with your cell phone, and that's because the Active doesn't have a built-in speaker. You can go in and you can start, or you can reply to text messages, and you can do this by using the talk to text feature, or actually manually typing on the screen itself, because the Active does have a built-in microphone. Now, although the watch doesn't have a built-in speaker, it does have built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS sensors on it, which allow you to use the exercise apps included in the watch, because after all, it is the Galaxy Active, which is designed for exercise type of routine. It does have 6 auto-tracking exercises, such as like swimming or biking or running, etc. And it does have a total of 39 different tracking features, included the above mentioned, and it does also have a heart rate sensor that you can see on the bottom side of the watch. It is waterproof up to 50 meters for 10 minutes, and it does have cornering Gorilla Glass, making the glass a little bit more durable than a lot of other smartwatches that you find on the market. On top of all of that, you do have other features such as Samsung Pay. It is QI wireless charging, which does come with a wireless charger, and you gain access to third-party apps that may be specific to the Galaxy Active. Not only that, but you can also find different watch faces from the Galaxy Store, and you'll have modes like Do Not Disturb or Theater Mode or Night Mode, making your watch extremely adaptable to your environment. Now, I know I've thrown a bunch of different information your guys' way, and I've talked about a ton of the features, so a lot of you guys are probably asking, well, what's the battery life on something like this compared to some of the other models? All in all, the battery life on the Active isn't great, but it gets me about 24 hours with all of the default settings turned on, so it's definitely enough to get you through the day with a little bit left over. It is a significant downgrade from like something like this, which is the 46 millimeter, which I can go about 3 days in between charges with all of the default settings on. The charger that it does come with is kind of meh. There's nothing special about it. It is a wireless charger, but it plugs directly into a USB, and it doesn't come with any wall brick. So the charging, if you plug it into a computer, if it has a low amperage, it's gonna take forever to charge, regardless of how small the battery that is in the Active. If you want something faster, plug this into like a 2.4 or 3 amp charger, which is what I did, and it significantly sped up the charge time on the Active Watch. Now, of course, you can do that, or if you do have a faster QI wireless charger that's compatible, you can certainly do that as well. But either way, it's gonna get you a faster charge than just plugging this in a normal USB port. So it does have a dual-core 1.15 gigahertz Exynos processor in it. It does have just shy of a gig of RAM. It's got like 750 megabytes of RAM and about 4 gigs of onboard storage. So overall, it's pretty good. It's really responsive, flipping through like watch faces and things like that. I didn't really notice any type of lag, and the UI was extremely responsive and snappy. So here we are, and the question still remains, is this watch still worth it in 2020? My answer for you guys is yes, it is a perfect starter smartwatch, especially if you're on the Android platform. It's got a ton of great features that you're gonna find on the more expensive models. It's got a decent battery life, it's comfortable to wear, it's lightweight, it's easy to look at, the screen's really good, and it's really snappy and just overall a really good experience when it came to a smartwatch. Now, I will say there have been some reports of the heart rate monitor not functioning as it should. I know Samsung has released some updates, but if you're looking at purchasing this watch for the sole purpose of getting an accurate reading on the heart rate monitor, you may want to steer clear and go with something like the Active 2 or the Galaxy watches because they're just a little bit more expensive, and I believe the heart rate sensors in those are just a little bit better. In any case, that is going to wrap up this week's Tech Unbox. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. I certainly enjoyed making it, so leave me some feedback or some comments below. I would love to connect with you guys in the comment section, as well as give the video a big old thumbs up and a share. It's certainly appreciated. And of course, subscribe and ring the bell if you guys haven't already. And we, of course, will see you on the next one. Peace. Let's try that again. Peace.